exposing our children to the world of predators who are always looking for images of children for the worst of reasons. Melanie Rhora is the founder of Cyber Smart Canada. Her company helps increase awareness of online security procedures and strategies to keep children safe. And she joins me via Skype from Clementsville, Nova Scotia. Melanie, should parents be more cautious about sharing information about their children online and in social media?
Absolutely. In fact, when kids are 5 years old, the average child has about 1,000 photos of them online. That's a huge digital footprint for such a small child. And it's very easy for predators to find these photos and keep them.
Okay, and how do they use them?
They can use them for a bunch of things. One would be, we see a lot of digital kidnapping happening, where they will put the photos on role-playing websites and use them to play out fantasies. We also see them just placed on the dark web. So if you have a picture of your child online, especially if they're wearing a bathing suit, or it's something cute where they're doing something from their dance recital, or you've got them dressed in a way that makes them look older than maybe they should, these photos are becoming more and more available for predators to use.
How do you do the sharing thing and be a proud parent online and protect your children from those kind of predators at the same time?
Well, first of all, you shouldn't make all of your photos of your kids public. So make sure you know who you're friending on Facebook, and not all 800 of your Facebook friends need to see every picture of your kids. So Facebook has a wonderful thing where you can set up groups. And so set up a family group so that you can share with just grandma and close friends the pictures of your kids. And this will save you some heartache later on in the future.
Okay, let's talk about older kids. According to this UNICEF report, there's also the idea that there are adult men out there who are constantly trolling the internet, going through the internet, looking for young children to groom online. How much of that is a problem?
Absolutely. So when they're looking for children to groom and to lure, they're looking for victims who are usually between the ages of 12 and 15 years old, and they need kids to have regular access to a device and that have lots of time on the internet where they're unsupervised. So the best thing you can do with your kids is know what they're doing online and open up communication with your kids about all of the things in their life, including their digital life.
Okay, and also there's this idea of the bedroom culture, where the child is alone with a stranger because they have their cell phone in their bed with them in their bedroom at night.
Absolutely. The one thing that I recommend to parents all the time is a family charging station. So at night, devices all go to bed, usually in a kitchen or some high traffic area where kids aren't going to go and get them. Start this early on, especially if you're just getting your kid a cell phone for Christmas this year. Make that a rule right away, because it's harder to make that a rule later on when they're 15, 16 years old if they haven't done it for the last 4 years. So the sooner you can set these rules in place, the easier it is for you to maintain that.
All right. In April 2017 this year, we just heard from the lead editor of the UNICEF report. 80% of victims raped by an internet acquaintance were children 10 to 18 years of age. So just this year, Malaysia's parliament passed the Sexual Offences Against Children Act, which included a special criminal court to hear child sex crimes cases. In your opinion, does Canada have tough enough laws for this?
Well, actually, we're covered by the Personal Information and Privacy Protection Act, or PIPEDA, whereas the U.S. covers children under COPA. We only have guidelines when it comes to children and privacy. So yes, our government is changing the legislation now to think about children when it came to privacy, but no, they don't have anything in place as of yet.
What do you think we should put into place in this country to protect kids from online predators?
Well, what's really nice is we do have some new legislation that came out in 2015. It's the Intimate Images Law. So we're seeing, the first cohort of people being charged under this law, where if someone has published if someone has published an image of you that you did not expect to be public,
right.
You can charge under that law. But when it comes to children, we also have the child pornography laws that cover that. I think that we could be doing more, but at least it's a start.
Melanie, what did you make of the UNICEF report and the comprehensiveness of that report?
The report is amazing. It's 215 pages long, and I am truly enjoying. I've done a quick review of it, and now I'm diving deep into it. What I really enjoyed about the report is they took the perspectives of kids into
consideration.
Into consideration. Thank you. And with that, they've actually gone through and given us some information that kids quotes from what they are thinking, and they've done this for 24 different countries in the world, so this is wonderful.
Yeah, and what's also striking is how tragic some of these cases are. They talk to kids who had been attacked, who had been lured. I mean, one terribly heartbreaking situation, Lorna, 8 years old, forced to perform sexual acts 3 times a day in front of her neighbor's webcam for foreigners who would pay to watch. I mean, the things that children are going through in this country and around the world that we don't see, it's heartbreaking.
Absolutely, it's heartbreaking. And child pornography is something that is hitting, and child trafficking, it's hitting every corner of Canada. There isn't a town where this is not happening, and we need to open the book wide open on this.
Why? Why is there such an attraction towards sexually assaulting children?
I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's something that breaks my heart. As a mom, I can't imagine why this is something that people want to do. However, we have seen some really awful things where people have used their ultrasound pictures and actually placed them on the dark web for other people to use for fantasies. I can't understand it. I just know that I need to protect my kids and all of the organizations that work with kids, their kids. And that's what we're doing.
All right, Melanie Rhora, the founder of Cyber Smart Canada, thank you.
Thank you so much.